you so much for joining us. Thank you wherever you are. So we're starting the show off a little bit different right now. Ooh. Let's set the mood, okay? Have a seat, have a seat. I just played a risky move eating popcorn on TV, but it's a special occasion. Today, we are sharing our Summer Hot List. Now, these are some of the most anticipated must-see movies and shows. And here's the deal, Tam Fam. Y'all ready? Yeah! Because we are kicking off our list with one of the most expensive movies ever made, and it's a fan favorite, and the star, one of the stars of Fast 10 is in the building. Now here's the deal. Fast 10 is the 10th film in the $6 billion blockbuster franchise known as Fast and Furious. And the one and only Luda is in the house. The three-time Grammy-winning rapper, songwriter, first joined the franchise in 2003. And now, count them. This is his 7th movie portraying Tash Parker, the everyday garage owner who is a quite confident hustler, ringmaster. I tell you, the life that is Ludacris is it's a masterclass in manifesting what is meant for you. In Fast 10, Ludacris says we can expect even more mind-blowing twists and turns. So, fasten your seatbelts, take a look.
Romy Rome's in the building. You see me shining, baby. We on my mission now.
Yeah, we all know that this is your mission, because nobody else on Earth would put Han in an Alpha.
You know, we'd already be there if Roman wasn't driving Fort Knox on wheels.
You know what's under this hood, baby? This car is sick.
But this old girl lacks in horsepower. She makes up for it in agility.
No, it's true. While the Lamborghini has a V10 with the Stage 3 UGR twin turbo kit, the Alpha will definitely have an advantage in this environment. What? Oh, that's right. I know stuff now.
Listen, I know a lot of stuff now. I know that our next guest is not only great in this film, he's also getting ready to go on tour with Janet Jackson, 38 cities nationwide, together again tour. Tam Fam, let's give it up for three-time Grammy-winning, 20-time Grammy-nominated, the groundbreaker, the icon, the fan favorite in the Fast and Furious franchise, the mouth of the South, Ludacris! Congratulations. Congratulations. This is the Tam Fam, and this is how much they love you.
Thank you. Whoa. Wow. You managed to get some real Ludacris
I got some real. They have been dancing to every song that's Ludacris for the last 30 minutes. I'm like, okay, he's coming out now. I don't even know where to start because everything you're doing is on fire. But I have a critical question.
Uh-oh.
The last time you were here, you and your beautiful wife, you were learning to cook.
Yeah.
In Luda Can't Cook. This was the series. Did you learn to cook?
Absolutely, yeah. I
Did
have
you?
learned how to cook.
Because we were talking about you learning to cook Indian food. We both love Indian food, or I said I loved Indian food.
Right.
And you were learning. So what did you master? What's your go-to?
I mastered how to cook for myself. That's about it. Yeah, it's not to the point where it's like for everybody else yet,
Right.
but you know, it's like it's baby steps going on. And you mentioned the tour. I've been cooking for myself on this tour.
Really?
Yeah.
I love that. You know, I said in the introduction, so much of your life is like this, a masterclass in manifesting what's meant for you. And the reason why I said that is John Singleton helped launch your career, and I read this quote that stuck with me about this role. You were on tour with Eminem at the time. He called you.
100%.
And you said, I'm the luckiest human being alive. The two top things that everyone in the world wants to do, be a movie star and a rock star. And I'm actually living it out. It's surreal for me to even say that.
Yeah, 100%.
Why is it surreal? Because clearly you've always had the talent. People were always rooting for you. You were a popular DJ. You've had all these layers of life.
Yeah.
Why was it surreal? Why is it surreal?
It's surreal because, I'm fortunate enough to be around some of the A-list and top actors in the world. And
Well, I would say they're
notice,
fortunate to be with you.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Let's put it this way. Some of them are making $20 million and more. I'm not quite there yet on the acting front. But let's just say some of those actors, they want to put out music.
Yeah.
And it's the craziest thing in the world because, when you're a music artist, it's pretty much you have the utmost freedom. And I think that they envy a little bit of that freedom. And then on the flip side, a lot of people from the music world, if they're not in movies yet, they want to be the actors. So when I say that I'm that fortunate and it's like it's a dream come true, I'm in both of these peer groups and I get to see each of them want to do the other, and I am an individual that is able to do both.
Wow. It's so true.
Yeah.
It's so true. I recently interviewed Salt and Pepper, 50th anniversary of hip hop, and I said to Salt and Pepper, was this the plan? And they both said, absolutely, this was the plan. The plan was to make hits, to be famous, to do what you love, and to be successful at it.
Yes.
When you first stepped on, you've been in now, this is your 7th in the franchise.
I lost count at some.
I didn't. I've been counting. This is your 7th in the franchise. When you walked out there for the first, action, that's how I visualize a movie set, because I've never been in a movie.
Yeah.
They're like, action. You've been rehearsing these lines. What was that adrenaline rush? Because you're vulnerable. You've never done it, and people, I'm sure, were underestimating.
100%. And you just mentioned John Singleton, may he rest in peace. He made it so comfortable for me, and luckily, my role in Too Fast, Too Furious wasn't too far a stretch from the Ludacris character. So it was kind of a great transition, as a first acting role for me to do that. But to answer your question, of course, I was nervous. And, after that first take and he told me everything was right, it was a wrap from there. I was ready.
You were like, I'm fast and furious. I'm in.
100%.
You talk about the evolution of this character because so much of who you are is also your style, from your hair, how you present yourself as Ludacris. We looked at some of the... There you are with the big afro and the jumpsuit. That was Fast and Furious 2.
Yeah.
Then they were like, okay, we're going to switch you up to clean-cut version of you and his. Then you worked out a lot in the gym. You went buff with Tyrese over here.
Right.
I mean, the evolution of this guy, how do you describe it? Because he's a fan favorite.
I just like switching the look up everyone. If you look at any actor, every movie they do, they try to switch their look up a little bit.
So was this was your idea, the fro?
It's every single time it's my idea to try and switch the look up. But again, that the fro was Too Fast, Too Furious. That was my introduction into the franchise. So, like you said, I was on tour with Eminem at the same time. So
you're like, I'm not cutting my hair. I don't know how this is gonna go.
Right, and see how things come full circle. This is 10, and I still haven't I let it grow back. So the hair is back. So everything comes full circle.
Everything comes full circle. We had Michelle Rodriguez on our show 2 years ago. She was on her spiritual journey. She came on with her teacher. They were in Mexico, and we were on Zoom. She was the kind of person, I said, you could feel her energy, even though she wasn't in the room. And I know that you have a very special bond with her. I think we have a clip. Let's play it.
Here with my spirit animal, my girl, Michelle Rodriguez. I love her to life. And I'm going to do this for her because she would never say this. A lot of people don't understand what she's done for women in this franchise. There was a time where there was only a male writer on the Fast and Furious franchise, and she demanded to have a woman speak for the women in the franchise. So I don't want you to do nothing right now but say you're welcome. Can you please do that for me, Miss Michelle Rodriguez, please?
You're welcome.
No, you gotta say it to the people.
You're welcome.
True. Very true.
I love that you posted that because I got that vibe from her just on a Zoom.
Yes.
It's a family, but she really is a badass like you are.
Oh, she is a force to be reckoned with. And it's like people have no idea what she does behind the scenes. So for me to be able to do that, and she didn't know I was going to do that. And you saw her, that was a natural reaction. she is, I mean, she goes hard.
Yeah.
Very hard. And I'm like so glad that she allowed me to have that moment.
And I'm happy
Show
that
the
you
world.
showed that moment,
Exactly.
right? I was thinking too, so this is the beginning of the end of the, I mean,
Have you seen it yet?
yes, I've seen. They gave me a clip that blew up in 24 hours because they didn't want me to tell. They were like, "You have a clip of you have the movie. You have 24 hours to watch it, and it will disappear from your account."
Yeah.
That's how top secret it is.
Oh, for sure. And you had to go through a
Oh, no, I
5,
had to
6
say-
authentication process.
I had to
and
give
all
my
that.
blood type, my
Exactly.
child. I still want my child back. But I got a
Yes.
chance to see it. It's crazy.
It is.
But it's also emotional because I know this is the beginning of the end.
Yeah.
And I started thinking about Paul Walker, who I only knew from the movies.
Yeah.
What is it like getting ready to say goodbye?
That's very emotional for me. Like, we were very close. Our birthday is one day apart. And, you know, a lot of the things that we're doing are to carry on his legacy. And there's even some surprises that I can't tell you guys about right now, but this is a movie that you have to watch because it's going to continue to, get you emotional and remind you about how wonderful of an individual and what he left on this earth and continues to leave.
What
Really
is it like? What was it like going on set? To your point, knowing this is an emotional arc. It's for the fans, but this is real life, right? This is real life. This was a real life.
Yeah, we have a lot of his family is around us, and that helps us a lot. So I want to say that, we just continue to do everything in our power to make this franchise the best that it can possibly be, because we know that you watch 10, it might make you want to go back and watch 1 through 10 all the way over again. And that's what we've been very smart in doing, and just making sure that everybody understands everything is cohesive and it all comes full circle for sure.
It comes full circle.